All right, it's looking like it's going. All right. Cool. Ron?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, sit up like this.
All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Wake Up. We're out here in Chicago, ladies, so let's give it up for Chicago. Guys, we're filming another season now, so let's give it up for Chicago. You guys seem dry. There we go. Today's new reel review. We're gonna play it right now, so you guys can watch it.
Science says, according to a new study, many women are choosing free meals over relationships. The study of the journal Social, Psychological, and Personality Science says up to a third of women have engaged in a foodie call. It's when a person sets up a date with somebody they have no romantic interest in, all for a free meal.
That's right. Studies show a third of all dates are just people trying to.
I think it just cut off. It's all right. So, realistically speaking, this is what we're going to talk about is women dating for a free meal. My personal opinion, I think you're a petty ass bitch if you think you need to go get a free meal because, you know, you're trying to play a guy just for a fucking free meal or a Michelin star restaurant or something like that. And it really comes down to back of having the traditional woman. You know, that's why they say there's passport bros out there now. They just go overseas to find a good looking and a nice woman that's actually going to be genuine with them because women now are just hungry for money. And when it comes down to just using someone for food, I think that's probably one of the most, you know, outrageous things you can do. And I was actually at a restaurant out here in Chicago, and there was a guy behind us. He had a sweatshirt on. He didn't look like he had a lot of money at all. And he was on a date with this girl, a little out of his league, you could just tell. And I thought to myself, damn, he's about to spend his whole check. You know, he looks like he makes $50,000 a year, which is, you know, average income out here. And the bill's going to be $350 if you say 50 grand a year. Let's just say he makes $1,000 a week, you know, like that's a lot of fucking money. You know, parking is probably $20, $30. And literally the woman got up 4 or 5 times, like to use the bathroom. Really, she's like texting someone else, doing something else, you know. I wanted to even go over there and be like, yo, tell this bitch to fucking split the bill, you know? But, you know, that's my point of view. We'll start over here. Give us your name and your point of view.
All right. My name's Ashley, and I would just say you got to pay to play.
Episode starts on Tuesday, 5 to 10 inches.
Yeah, pay to play.
5 to 10.
Yeah, they said next week. It's just the name of the game. I feel like it's pretty savage out here. So if you want to be in the competition, you got to get in the ring.
I like
Okay.
that.
What? So you like that in which way? I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Like pay to play, like pay to get pussy or what? Like what are we getting at? What are we getting? You know, like you said, pay to play. I want to know what that means.
Pay to play?
Yeah, like so I take you out on a date.
Yes.
I'm paying for the date,
Yes.
and I'm getting pussy then too, right?
No.
No, okay. So, but like I'm spending. You see this guy that doesn't have it. You know, he's spending majority of his check on you, and probably took him a while to get you to go out, and now it's pay to play, right? I just go ahead. You want to give us your point of view on this?
Hi, my name is Catalina. So I think it depends. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have went on a date before, but I'm like, I've also invited my friends. But I wouldn't go on a date with somebody who I know doesn't have it.
Why do women do that? Can I bring a friend? Why?
So it's not awkward.
But you said yes. Why did you
What
say
if he
yes?
likes my friend better? Like, you can have him, girl. Like,
Really? Depends what kind of man you have there, right?
like I said, like I wouldn't do to somebody who's making $50K a year. Like, obviously, it's somebody like pay to play. Like, you're gonna do that to somebody who obviously got it like that. I don't do that anymore, but I have done that.
Okay.
I feel like I'm at that age where you just can't do that.
Well, is
anymore.
it like because you know they kept talking a little bit about the real, you know? Is it okay for a man to be like, okay, so like let's go back to my place after because he's paying, right?
I mean, he could say that, but it's the girl goes as far as she wants to go. So
Okay.
she could be like, yeah, it's like. But
So your opinion is pay to play.
my opinion is neutral. I'm neutral. Like,
Let's
I
move on.
support.
You want to give us your opinion?
Yeah, I'm Kai. I just feel like realistically, if you know that you can't afford that woman, why are you even asking her out on a date? Period. But certain situations.
But hold on a second. I hate to interrupt you a little bit. Most of you women come to these dates with no money. So you can't afford the man either. right?
True. That's true, but I feel like most relationships are transactional. Like you know that you're gonna get something out of this.
Okay.
Situation.
So you're pay to play with pussy then, right?
Damn. Yeah.
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 So you'll decide if you're giving it up or not?
I mean, not just based off one date, but like.
No, I know, but if he's paid for that date, like some men, I honestly know because I was a working class man. I worked hourly before then, and I took a woman out, and I remember being like, "Damn, it's about to be like $360." Like that's a lot of money right now. $360 today, and my light bill's due, fucking gas is due, rent's coming up, and I really want to just fuck this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta like outweigh as a man, but he's put a lot of effort into finally getting you out on that date, and he spends that kind of money and you just laugh at him or go in the bathroom 5 times or pay to play or bring a friend.
Well, at that point, you know what you're doing. Like, that's rude at that point.
That's
If you're
yeah.
constantly going to the bathroom, like,
But a lot of you women you don't know it's rude though, You guys would assume like, oh, he's got
4 to 5 times
He's got
to the bathroom, he's gonna notice.
Yeah, okay.
That's rude. Yeah, I agree.
But okay, you want to give us your point of view, your name?
Yes, my name is Betty, Big Betty.
Okay.
I feel like I do definitely want to begin and say that there are women out here that fuck niggas for free. There are women out here that would accept it and he has not paid for anything.
Okay.
And not in a bad way, but I can almost guarantee you that everybody here has fucked for free before. I feel like the women that go to restaurants, like if you're not going to the restaurant that you decided to go on with 2 times the amount of money, just as if, let's say that man forgot his wallet. I had a situation that actually happened like that very recently, where a man forgot his wallet. If you can't give your wallet up and you can't pay that, you shouldn't even be offering or asking the man to even take you on a date. I'm for the play for play when it's specific men, but I'm not for it on an everyday basis. I'm not, because it's just genuinity that comes with it. So it's like, I'm not going to like half step for myself, but I really know what's going on.
So you'll bring the money with you too, just in case?
Absolutely, just because you never know what happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you've seen a man walk out?
No, I've never seen a man walk out, but I've definitely seen a man forget his wallet.
Oh,
and if I have to step up, then I'm gonna step up.
Yeah, but on a first date?
Yeah, on the first date, yeah. But I'm not the type of person to. I don't need you to take me to Ruth Chris to get a first impression, because I can almost guarantee you.
What's Ruth Chris?
A steakhouse. Or
okay.
Whatever expensive steakhouse. I don't need you to take me on expensive steakhouse for me to see who you really are, because you know what I mean. I feel like a man's already putting on especially if he didn't offer to take you there, he's already putting on a mask. So it's like it's not genuine, and I'm all for genuine.
Okay. What about you? What about your point of view? You were all for bring a friend too. You look like you were real happy about that.
No, I didn't care for that.
No.
My name is Sunny. And I think to go back to like the direct question, whether it's do you believe women are petty or not, to just keep going on dates for food. So like a girl like me, like I love food.
Yeah.
And so for the first date, I've obviously had to show interest in you. And that's why I'm willing to go on a date. Now, do I prefer food dates? Yes, because you can really, I like to peep people on how they eat, how they talk, how they greet. You get what I'm saying? So versus like going out to a batting cage or going to the movies, we're going to go sit down in a movie at the first date. That's not us getting to know each other. So when it comes to just first dates and going out to restaurants, it doesn't have to be the fanciest. Yeah. I do prefer food first dates. But now we went on our first date and I don't like you, but because now you want to keep taking me out to eat, and I know I don't have interest in.
Will you tell the man that, or you be like, damn, he got money. He's just gonna take me somewhere nice anyway. So
I mean, truthfully, it depends on the vibe. It depends on the energy. If I can tolerate, maybe, okay, I didn't like this about this person, but hey, they can work on it or they can grow in that area. Maybe let's try date number 2. But I'm literally not just going to keep going to sit down at a restaurant for a free meal with someone who I cannot have a conversation with, who I cannot vibe, energy match. Like, it's just not, me personally, it's not going to happen. I don't use men for food dates.
Okay.
I have to have interest in you. I have to want to be present there for the food and for the vibes, for the conversation, not just for the meal.
Like, if you know the man is spending most of his paycheck on the date, right? Do you feel any kind of sympathy, or you guys?
I do. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get.
Are you in a relationship now? No. Okay.
I'm exiting out of a relationship.
Okay, exit strategy. Okay. Samir, if you want to go ahead.
what side? Like how?
Women, you know, with dating, you know, if they use you for a meal or not.
I mean, I feel like as a man though, like if you, I mean, it's kind of like finesse 101. Like if you're actively getting finessed, like that just goes for life. Like if you're gonna continue to be stupid and not take signs and go on a date, like people can be opportunistic, but it doesn't even have to be a woman. Like people take advantage of situations, and if you're stupid enough to let them take advantage of it, I kind of blame the guy. I mean, to be honest.
You blame the guy?
Yes. Thank you.
If you were continually allowing it, like there's vindictive ways around it. So like if a woman is like capping through her teeth and like lying to you about everything,
yeah,
that's one thing. But if the guy's not taking signs like the idiot you're talking about, where she went 4 times to the bathroom, if he's not picking up on that and he's going to continue to be dumbfounded, the only way he's going to learn it when he's like realizes 5 dates later when his bank account's 0. Wait, why did it never go?
Well, I mean, she used him for the date. He used her for her beauty, correct?
Company.
You know, it's company at a certain point. But I think it takes a real man to just go and approach a close. You know, are you coming back to my place? Are you going to, you know, like, because a lot of these women are going for the date. They're going to go on. If you give a fancy restaurant, they're going to be like, yeah, I'll go.
How is it the woman's fault if the guy's getting finessed? Like if he's cool?
It is definitely the woman's fault too. If she's like, oh, let's go here. A lot of these women know the restaurants. You don't think the women know the restaurants that are nice?
If the woman hits you with, let's go to Maple and Ash. I'm saying, let's go to
Hate the
Starbucks.
game, don't hate the player.
Huh?
I
Hate
said-
the what?
Hate the game, don't hate
I'm
the
saying, like,
player.
if a girl tells you, like,
Okay.
let's go to Maple and Ash on the first date, like, you put
Yeah.
yourself in that situation by forcing that. Like, I
You
get it.
set yourself up for that.
Like, you're setting yourself up. If the girl tells you that you never.
Well, like, hold on, back up a second. If she says, hey, let's go to Maple and Ash, you got to think 2 different ways. Okay, this is a high-end bitch. Okay, she's used to high-end shit. I got to see if I could actually afford this kind of bitch, right? Or this is where she goes to get dick down, you know? If she's saying what's up to every single guy in there, I'm saying she knows the waiter, she knows the fucking staff, she knows people. This is a normal thing for her,
Right.
you know?
I'm saying, I don't even think food should be the first date, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, I think it should be. I really do think it should be.
I think it should be like a coffee or something. It should be something where you can just get
A coffee?
I
Something
think
less
so.
intimate.
If it's a
Yeah.
first date,
I'm
if
fine
you're
with
gonna so because I could get out of that situation in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If I gotta go have appetizers with you and a whole meal, how am I getting out of that?
Yeah.
So I'd rather just do something where it's like a quick drink.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm not doing food for a first date.
I'm going to food. What are you guys doing? Are you doing coffee?
Hell no.
Can
You're not doing.
Well, hey, then it
Don't do
filters it out.
coffee.
It filters it out. If you say coffee, let's do it. Then it tests the.
Well, you look broke. You look broke taking a girl to
No,
coffee.
you don't look broke. Wait, can I make a comment
I
on
think a
something that
bar.
he said though?
I think you look kind of broke.
It's fine because I don't have to flex it. Like let's do coffee. It's up to you what you decide. Like I don't have to flex it.
I get it, but you asked her out.
Okay.
She's not going to just say, "Oh, coffee."
I think a bar would be like good for a first
Or a
date
drink.
because you know like it's the same thing as a coffee, but like at least they have
It's more
appetizers
social.
there. It's more
Mhm.
social. You can see how she is with like the people
Yeah.
who are getting your drink.
Let-
I think a bar, right?
Yeah. Well, let's go back over here. You say you had a question.
I wanted to comment on
Okay,
something
go
that
ahead.
he said, which again, pointing at the woman or the women.
Yeah.
Why do we have to be considered bad guys? Because the guy is choosing. Now we've told him, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for commitment or intimate. But you still choose to want to take me out to these dates and want to take me out to eat. Now I don't feel bad because at that point you are choosing it. You know I'm not interested in sleeping with you or being with you or creating a relationship with you, but you still want to be around me.
I mean,
why does that make
like-
why are women the bad guy when the guy is
I mean,
choosing
you're
it?
still
And that's
saying
the
yes
person.
to something I'm asking you. You're still saying yes. You say, I don't want to be in a relationship, but you're still saying yes. Let's go out to eat, you know?
Because I love food.
Yeah, I mean,
and you love food.
and a lot of you women love to drink. And then like if you kept saying no, you get drunk enough, it might be that day, you know? It might be that day.
I had a friend that's so crazy that we even talking about this. I had a friend that literally asked me, I'm like, I'll hang out with a guy 4 or 5 times, and sometimes we'll ride around, we'll ride on Lake Shore, and we'll get a bottle and we'll just like vibe and we'll talk. And she's like, oh no, like, why do you do that? Like, why don't you just go out to dinner? And I'm like, bro, I'm so sick of sitting in niggas' faces that I don't really like, sitting up here going for dinners and talking for 3-4 hours about it to a nigga that I know off back I don't like. Like, I really genuinely got tired of that. You know what I mean? We can go get a bottle and ride down Lake Shore and we can talk for 2 hours. I would appreciate that way more than sitting at a dinner table with somebody I don't like for a fucking meal when I'm finna go home and eat anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even the day, the whole dinner part is like bullshit. And I really think it's for the aesthetics to make bitches feel good and sit in environments that they not usually used to.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a win-win. I do feel like if a nigga is a trick and he want to go spin that bag, get him. But I don't.
Yeah, but like, let me stop you real quick. Let me stop you real quick. it actually looks good that the woman keep, oh, I don't want nothing, whatever. Like a lot of men will be like, okay, this bitch is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to take her out a couple times.
But
So that's actually how a lot of men will see it. Okay, she's not like somebody I just got to take out once and close. I got to take her out a couple times, you know, and that's why the men be like, oh, let's go out again. Let's go out again. You could keep giving them, oh, no, whatever, but it needs to be like, oh, this bitch is, you know, a little more of a challenge. So I'm going to try to crack it, you know?
Always remember that just because a bitch don't fuck on the first night, she's not a hoe. A bitch, a girl that really wants, that fucks with you, she'll fuck you on the first date and y'all can be married in the next 2 years. The bitches that had you go on 3, 4, 5 dates to the dinners, I can almost guarantee you, she's a hoe, but she's not gonna fuck you.
Yo,
facts. She's gonna fuck somebody else for free that took her on the block with a KD and a bottle of Novo.
What is?
Sorry, a Trey Fab.
Okay.
A Trey Fab. Sorry, y'all. Yeah,
okay.
Trey Fab. She'll take you to get a bag of weed and you buy your bottle, and I can almost guarantee you she'll fuck you on the first day in your car. I'm telling you, do not.
It's a car.
Sorry, it's the truth.
So you're basically saying that. Hold on, ladies. She's saying something actually that I've heard before. She's not fucking you, but she's gonna fuck someone else later. For free.
She's gonna have you spend $200-$300 because you're a trick, because you're offering that. But she's gonna go home. And it's somebody. It's always somebody a bit. It's always somebody that she's fucking for free.
No, I agree with you. I knew a girl actually before. You know, there was a lot of guys here. We were all chilling, and she got picked up at 4 a.m, and we did just all go to eat, and then she got picked up at 4 a.m.
Exactly.
And you know, somebody did. They closed the deal. You know, if you're getting in the car at 4 a.m, you know, something really went down. Correct? Right. Which I mean, I no problem with it. Like, but it's against some of the other men that were there. You think that if like a group of women, a group of men go out, like there's obviously viable candidates to close a job, but you're calling somebody after you ate to go get closed, right? So I respect what you're saying. I'm gonna, you know, I give it to you, Betty. But we'll go over here. How do you feel about that? Have you ever done that?
How do I feel about what?
Have you gone out to eat with a man and then just fuck someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that more like just like instinctual in you, or what do you think it is?
I don't think it's instinctual. It's like it's just the choice that I made. And
yeah. So you go out with another man just to get some food, and then at the end of the day, you call the real guy to come close the deal.
Yeah, if he's boring, or if I'm just not interested, then I'm definitely going to go with the guy that I'm comfortable with.
Okay, I understand. Martha?
No, I haven't done that. Actually.
No, you haven't done that.
No.
Okay.
Betty's saying
stop. Betty's saying stop the cab. She thinks you have done that.
No,
stop the cab. Stop the cab,
like,
Martha.
I just haven't done it while I was dating someone. Like when I'm dating, I'm just strictly dating. Like
okay, but I'm talking about, you know, when you're out there and dating, you know, like you're just.
What about unsatisfied and horny?
Yeah.
I mean, then I'll honestly, I will hook up with somebody that I hooked up with before. I won't add a new body count to my body.
Oh, okay. So it's a repeat is fine.
Yeah, the repeat. Repeats don't count. You know what I'm saying?
I know. You know, I never understood that with women.
They don't count.
You want to know why they do count?
They don't.
They do count.
They don't, because you could have had sex. Okay, go ahead. Why? I want to.
No,
hear.
you go ahead.
No.
You know what? I'm for you. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
They just don't count because it's like, okay, so like if you're single, you're like, yeah, I had sex with so and so, but like you don't have to be like, oh, it was yesterday. It could have been last year. You know what I mean? So like you don't gotta say when.
Okay. Now you want me to tell you why it does count?
Why?
Okay. So that offender that you have, okay, that male,
okay,
he's probably, you know, gonna fuck other bitches, right?
That's true.
And then his body count goes up, and you're just a repeat, correct? Yeah. So all that energy, all that energy that he's done, you know, now is like all those women, all those bodies technically get thrown to you.
Energy exchange.
It is, right? A lot of people forget that. A lot of people forget that.
Right. So they're like soul tying a little bit. But like that's true.
But am I wrong? Like technically speaking, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're right.
Yeah. So like repeats, they should count like.
But like if you're fucking somebody new, like they've also probably been fucking bitches too.
Of course, yeah.
So like you're gonna have it either way. Just like I'd rather just not have a whole new body like inside me. That sounds so weird.
But I mean, you've waited, like you said, you waited a year, and it could be a repeat. It's technically been a year, but you don't know what that man's been doing for the last fucking year either. So how many more bodies did he gather up? And you know,
it's not hard to have sex. It's so fucking easy to call somebody and to go fuck. Just it's
especially for a woman, because men will go. Like men don't have most men don't have standards.
No, I actually would disagree with that. Now that I'm out here in this world, I would say that a lot of women are so quick to fuck. I'm going to disagree with that heavily. I know so many men that are like, I'm not fucking that bitch. I'm not fucking that bitch. Look at that bitch.
They be
know a lot of
lying.
men-
Well, those men be fucking lying, all right? Those men
And I
will
do
go.
agree that there's a percentage that's lying. But I know genuine men that will look at a bitch and say, I'm not fucking her. And I know 3 bitches that'll fuck that same man. And it's like, I've seen it with my own eyes. And it gets scary out there because I genuinely thought the same thing you thought. But bitches are so much more easier than men. And I'm telling you.
I feel like that has to be also some of the girls you know, because bitches be really dirty these days. You like some of the classier women too, like they won't do that. They have standards, but a lot of these men too, like they're dusty as fuck.
The men are dusty?
The men are dusty as fuck. Men will be like, I would never fuck that. I would never fuck that. But then I'd be like, she would show me the DMs and I'd be like, I thought you said you never fucked that though. And she's a dirty ass bitch too. Like he's dusty for that shit. Both y'all dusty.
I mean, but like, first of all, men are getting experience by doing that. So like,
is that what you call it?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. They're gaining more experience. You guys are the ones getting actually like, you know, the body count. It gets worse for you.
Men can be ran through too. What are you
No,
talking
they can't.
about?
They're the ones.
They can.
They're the ones doing the running. They're the ones doing the running. You guys are the ones getting ran through. Okay. They're the ones doing the running. I promise you. Okay. Let's just stop it here. Okay. We went off food to crazy stuff. Okay. So let's just go back. Let's go back a little bit. You know, let's go back a little bit as you were saying. All right. You want to give us your opinion about if a man forgets his wallet actually during the meal and he tells you, hey, I forgot my wallet.
Forgets his wallet.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with Batty. I always make sure that I have my money just in case for that situation.
Well, I mean, as Samir said, what you call Maple and Ash, that's like a $2,000 bill.
Who's spending $2,000 at Maple and Ash?
How many oysters are they getting?
That's pretty much
1942 shots.
Yeah, I mean, it adds up quick. So if you really think about it, you know, like, what are you gonna do?
That's crazy. I mean, we got credit cards.
You got credit cards? Coffee? You went back to coffee?
No, hell no.
I'm going to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
I'll
be back. No,
one at a time.
I'm coming back. I'm not coming back.
Inflation is crazy, yes.
I'm going to the bathroom and I won't be back.
Exactly.
Well, all in all, you know, guys, I appreciate you guys being on today's episode of Wake Up. Tune in next week for another episode.
That was good. That was good. That was the first one. Y'all can take a break, have a drink, and we're gonna do another one.
Let's
all take a shot.
Yeah,
You ready to take a shot? Grab all your stuff. Please don't leave anything behind.
Grab your